Hello everyone, welcome back to the Stock Value YouTube channel. Today we will talk about the Palantir stock. Ticker symbol is PLTR. Let's start from beginning. Palantir went public on September 30, 2021. I want to show you IPO here. When you see the dinosaur on the chart, this is the IPO on the stocks. After IPO, the stock started to move up fastly. From the early price levels around $90, Palantir climbed to around $33 November 27, 2020. This move gave the stock a return of around 259%. After this strong rise, we saw a short-term correction. But even after that correction, the stock continued higher and reached levels that closed to $44. Then something important happened. After this peak, Palantir entering a long correction channels. This correction lasted for a very long time, as you can see on the chart. Very long time. During this period, the stock struggling and investors lots of patience. This correction continued until May 9, 2023. On the May 9, 2023, Palantir opened with a gap here. You can see, I want to show you. There is a gap here, big gap. After for this time, in a long period, the price moved above the 200 days moving average. This was very important signals because the 200 moving average is one of the most important long-term trend indicators. Sometimes slowly, sometimes the strongest move, but generally the direction was up. This upward move continued until February 18, 2025, until here. On that date, Palantir reached around $124. After this level, we saw another pullback here. The stock moved down again, and on April 8, 2025, it dropped to around $66. This was a deep correction. But after touching this level, Palantir did not break down completely. Instead, the stock started to recover again. This rally continued, and on October 3, 2025, Palantir reached around $205, $206. Later on December 22, the last major tops was formed, around $197. After this date, the picture started to change. Right now, Palantir has moved below the 200 days moving average. It's not a positive signal. Since the February 5, we can clearly see that the stock's moving sideways. And more importantly, every upward move is being used as a selling opportunity. This tells us the selling pressure is still strong. Now let's talk about what can happen. To understand this better, let's draw the Fibonacci retracement here. As the starting point, take the April 7 low here, $666. As the ending point, we take the record high around to $250. When we drop the Fibonacci levels, sometimes very clear appears. After the drop that started on December 22, Palantir broke the Fibonacci levels one by one. Right now, the stock is stuck in the Fibonacci 0.5 levels, which is around $137. This level acting as strong resistance. If Palantir cannot break this resistance to the upside, then another pullback can again. In that case, first downside level watch around $120. Below that, we have another important support around the 97.5 levels. From the last top, the stock has already fallen around the $35. Because of this, the short-term long bounce is possible. But we must also consider another important risk. 200 days moving average is slowly moving to downward, like this. I want to show you. It will continue on like this, and the price touch or catch to here around maybe this level. For the trend to improve, the price needs to catch up with this moving average and then break above it. If this not happen, the price stays below the 200 days moving average, then the stock may continue more slowly downward. Now, with a crash, but step by step, little by little. Right now, there's a clear selling pressure on the stocks. Because of this, buyers should not rush. It may be better to stay patient, watch the price action closely, and wait for the clearer signals. Setting positions slowly and carefully can be a better strategy in this kind of markets. So to summarize, Palantir is below the 200 days moving average like this. And $137 is strong resistance. Below that, $120 and $97.5 is our key support selling pressure is still active. Buyers should be patient. That's all for Palantir stock today. If you like this analysis, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed yet, you can subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support us, you can share this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.